Hello from the beach here in Poole, in between Poole and Bournemouth, and my name's Catherine Baldwin, and if you don't know me, I am a dating and relationships coach and a midlife mentor, and I am down here at the beach with none other than George Clooney. Here he is. As you can see, George is on the cover of Psychologies magazine, the December issue, and if you can see on the cover, you've got George and you've got love. And that's why I'm doing this video, because George is at the beach with me, we're talking about love, and I want to talk to you about love, about self-love, about learning to love our lives and create lives that we love, and about falling in love, building the solid foundations required to fall in love. Now, I've brought George down to the beach with me for a number of reasons. One is that he's a good-looking guy, but another reason is that in this issue of Psychologies magazine, the one with George on the cover, my book is featured. So my book is How to Fall in Love, a 10-Step Journey to the Heart. So they've picked out 7 extracts from 7 of the chapters in my book, but if you want the full story, it's here. This is what it looks like. It's available on Amazon, How to Fall in Love, a 10-Step Journey to the Heart. And I really wanted to come down, and I was hoping for better conditions. It's a bit windy and not ideal video conditions, but I wanted to talk to you about why I do the work that I do and why I care, why I'm really passionate about this. Now, I am wondering where you are at. Are you in a place where you are tired of being single? Or are you tired of your relationships, repeating the same patterns in your relationships, never changing, always being attracted to the same people who can't meet your needs, who are afraid of commitment, who don't treat you the way you deserve? Or are you always running away from the good people, the good guys, or the women who can really, do you not find them attractive? So, you know, those people that you think, oh, if only I could find them attractive, but you don't. So you're tired of being on your own. You might have a really wonderful life and be pretty happy, but you are tired of being on your own, and you want to share this with somebody. You want to wake up in the morning and laugh with your partner. You want to make plans, you want to go on a holiday, you want to plan a future together. Well, I know how it feels to wake up feeling lonely. You know, I have a number of recollections of that, but particularly waking up around on my 41st birthday in my beautiful, gorgeous one-bedroom flat in London, in Islington, and thinking there's got to be more to life than this. Beautiful home. You know, reasonable job. It wasn't the high-flying job I used to have as a Reuters journalist, but I was still doing journalism and writing. I had money, I had good friends, I had a good social life, I danced salsa, but I was tired of waking up on my own, of doing life on my own, and I really wanted to share it with somebody. I knew there was something else. I also knew that there was a different life for me, that I was tired of living in London, being surrounded by concrete, as beautiful as London is, and it has great parks, but it felt too enclosed. I needed more space. I'm a creative person. I needed to see the sea. I needed to swim in the sea where I was this morning. I needed to walk and run on the beach. Sand. I needed sand between my toes. And yeah, that's what I needed. My heart needed that. I knew I needed it. So I transformed everything. I went from working in the Houses of Parliament as a political journalist, going into my office, switching on my computer and feeling my soul go to sleep as I felt like I'm not supposed to be here anymore. This isn't right for me. This isn't what I'm supposed to be doing. I need to get out of here. Get me out of here. I went from that and living in my single one-bedroom flat on my own to living by the sea here in Dorset with my partner, and being engaged, being in love and being engaged. And oh yes, and coming down here, getting this beautiful view and getting inspired and getting my enthusiasm and energy and passion for my work and for what I love, and writing my book in 5 weeks, written, published. and in Psychologies magazine in the December issue. So I changed everything, I transformed everything, and it didn't happen overnight, and it didn't happen like magic, and it didn't happen without me putting in the time, doing the work, committing to change, finding people who could help me, getting support, and gradually, you know, 2 steps forward, sometimes 1 step back, sometimes dipping my toe in and then making a leap when I was ready. You know, I changed. And that doesn't mean that I don't still struggle with certain things. It doesn't mean that everything is perfect. Of course it doesn't. This is real life. This is reality. And but I have made such a huge change, and I am really passionate in helping those of you who are sick and tired of being sick and tired of living the same life, of doing the same job, and of being single when you don't want to be, of repeating the same relationship patterns over and over and over again. The ones you were doing in your 20s, still doing in your 30s, maybe your 40s or your 50s. So I'm really passionate about working with you. And if you would like to come and join George and I down at the beach, have a look on my website, howtofallinlove.co.uk. I have a lot of things that I'm doing. I've got a retreat here in Dorset in November, a few places left. I've got a retreat in January again down here at the beach. I have a How to Fall in Love course that starts in January. I have one-to-one coaching. I have VIP beach days when you come down here and we brainstorm together all day where you're going wrong in your relationship or how you can change your life. So yeah, and I have a Love Ladies community, which is a membership group with a small monthly fee, and my free Facebook community, Being Real, Becoming Whole. Because this journey is all about loving yourself. You know, that sounds like a cliche, but it is so true that until we love ourselves deeply and respect and accept ourselves, we won't find love. And, you know, whatever you have been through, I can pretty much guarantee that I have been through something similar, or I know how to help you get through it. So if you're struggling, for example, with a career that you really want to get out of, you know, I have totally transformed that area of my life, and it wasn't easy, but I did it. I had to let go of a lot of things. If you need to let go of a relationship, I've done that too. If you are struggling with your weight and body image, and that is getting in the way of love and of you feeling confident enough to get out there. Well, I used to be 2 stone heavier than I am now. I had a binge eating disorder. I used to numb my feelings with sugar and carbs. That has totally changed. I don't do that anymore. And that was instrumental in me feeling good about myself, caring for myself, having well-being and finding love. If you've had loss in your life, perhaps in the early part of your life, and that has set you up for relationships that don't work, I've had that too, and I know how that impacts us, and I know how to change it. So I'd love you to change if you are ready, and I'd love to help if you'd like to work with me. Check out howtofallinlove.co.uk, katherinebaldwin.com, or drop me an email at katherine@katherinebaldwin.com. And my book is on Amazon, howtofallinlove.co.uk, and for a taster of George, Upside Down George, for a taster of George and some extracts from my book, check out the December edition of Psychologies magazine, which will be in the shops shortly. If you're a subscriber, it should be on your doormat by now. Thanks for watching, and I'd love to hear from you. Tell me how you are. Tell me if you like this video. Tell me what you're struggling with. Tell me here or drop me an email. Thanks for watching. Bye.